Hi there. I was beginning to worry for a minute that this was not going to work. I was getting that forever spinny ball thing. All right, guys, we got so much to cover here today. I'm going to let people get in here and then I'll start talking about all the things that we've got to cover, and then after that I've got some sewing to do. I just heard a beep like something was going on, but I don't know where it came from. I'm trying to figure that out. What I'm working on right now is I am pinning down my boho blossom blocks because I've got one more set to get done, and then I think I'm good. Last month we had a little bit of confusion. Thank you, Kathy. Last month in the swap we had a little bit of a confusion, so I want to go over that too. So let's see where we are. All right, we're getting there. Hello, Bernadette. Hi, Amy. Everybody's getting on. I'm pinning away so that I can start sewing. Hopefully I won't forget to turn my stitch length down. But this past week, I call it I ran away. I went away with my sisters and some friends. Hi, Gail. And thank you, Kim. I'm going to start sewing that together. That was the one, remember I did it on a Sunday Live? I worked on it. So I got to put that one together. So I moved it over here so I would get that done. And that's just made out of a charm pack. That's all it is. Hi, Karen. Karen has agreed to come up Saturday to help me with the swap, which is very much exciting me. Pretty soon I will have the video finished for the additional blocks, the star blocks, and then I will send you guys oh, Teresa, that's wonderful. Teresa had the memorial service for her husband yesterday. So, in order of what we're going to do, I got to get my swap done. I got to go over the swap. Then I got a whole pile of things to show you here. The swap. I am swapping blocks this Saturday. All right. So if you have not gotten your blocks into me yet, you need to get your blocks done and get those turned in. Okay. So get your blocks done for the next swap. I'm doing it on Saturday, the 27th, and Karen, who's part of this group, is coming up to help me do it. So that's for the swap. Now remember to only cut your blocks into squares, and remember how many we have to do. Gail, is it 36, I think? I think it's 36 we have to do. 36 doubles, okay? So each block is counted as one. Gail will confirm the amount for me because she's really good like that. And I'm not so good about remembering that stuff. So make sure that you get those in, okay? Oh, good. Joanne, I'm awful sorry about your mom, dear. All right, so I'm going to stitch. Well, wait a minute. Now that I got that pinned, I'll switch gears. So I ran away with my 36. Thank you, Karen. I ran away with my sisters, and one of my sisters she'd never tie-dyed before, and she wanted to tie-dye. So we took just plain cotton fabric with us, but we also took some t-shirts. Now, this is my very first time tie-dyeing. I've never done it before. So this is my new t-shirt, which I just love. I think it's wonderful. I think it's really cute. We had a blast outside doing it. That's my front, and this is the back of it. I've got to wash it. I haven't washed it yet. It's come directly from the sunshine and the tie-dyeing stuff. So there's that one. Then I did 2 big pieces of fabric. And those, I'll show you the little one first. I'm going to take this one, and I think I'm going to turn this into just plain napkins. Let's see if you can see the whole piece. Now, what I did with these 2 pieces was I over-dyed them. All right, so I over-dyed it, and I'm going to try to point it out to you so that you can see what I mean by I over-dyed it. Thank you very much, Lee. I'm really happy with it. See this block right here that goes up and down? See this one? I had folded it like this. All right, and then kind of back and forth. And that's how it came out. Then I decided I wanted to do, no, Sue didn't do, yes, totally 70s. Sue didn't do cotton or wool with us, but she does do wool all the time. And then I took it, and let me see if I can see this corner. Then I took it, you can see it kind of radiates from this corner. And I grabbed it, and I went like this, and then like this, and I tied it up and dyed it a second time. Loved the process. It was so much fun. But this one, I'm either going to turn into placemats, or I'm going to turn this one into napkins. You know me and cloth napkins. But again, it has to get washed. So that's the second one. And then the third piece I did is this big one. Now, I don't know if I can show you the whole thing. This is another one that I over-dyed. And see these stripes in here? I love it. It's got these stripes in the background. And then the second time I dyed it, I did the same thing that I did on the other one. And I just gathered it up. Isn't it cool? I just loved it. Now this one, I'm just going to do as a whole cloth quilt. Because it's, let's see, it's, how wide is it? It's probably 36 inches wide and 72 inches long. So I'm just going to do this one as a quilt. So it'll be just like a lap quilt to kind of wrap around in. So, and then I don't have to worry about it because it's just a tie-dyed one. So I thought that was really, really cool. Yes, Kim, it does. Thank you for that. Kim says it looks like piano keys, and it does. That's cool. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun to do it. What I did do, because you have to wash your fabric first, is I did zigzag all around it, and then we washed it, then we dyed it. And of course, we had to do it outside. Oh, I could do it as a tablecloth, but I don't think it's wide enough. Hi, Faith. So that's it. Isn't it cool? It was a lot of fun to do. There's nothing better than getting away with a bunch of creative women. So it was a lot of fun. And this one I'm going to make into a quilt. The little one I'm going to do something for my table because I have blues and grays in my house. So I thought, oh, they'd be perfect for napkins or placemats or something like that. Who knows when I'll get to it. Yes, Joanne, the hanging behind me, I'll get to it just a second. I got to fold that up and tuck that away now. This behind me, I'll move my chair, is I had laid it out for us to figure it out so that I can get it all sewn together now. I got a couple of spots that they're really close, like here and here. I've got 2 of the same prints, and then these 2 are the same, but they're different sizes. And then there was another one that was upsetting me. I gotta see if I can find, oh, it must be, oh. And then these two stripes, although they're different colors, they're the same. So I gotta play with it just a little bit more and get it straightened out, and then I will start sewing it. And then this over here is a little bit of a mystery. I'm not telling any of you totally about it yet, but this is what I ran away and designed. So I was able to kind of clear my head of a bunch of stuff, and I actually got to design a little bit. And that was a lot of fun to do because I haven't had time to design anything. Yes, Kim, the fabric definitely was yes, it definitely was wet when we did. Deb, nothing has gone out. My daughter is going to help me tomorrow get caught up because I'm so far behind. So tomorrow, everything will go out. If you do not get an email, Deb, by the end of the day, make sure that you let me know because everything should go out tomorrow. Okay? And I was able to, I'm making a note. And I got all of my back orders in. So I should be good. It should be ready to finally go, everything, which makes me feel better because I've had to hold up on a couple. So I don't know if I'm going to get to sewing this one today or not, but hopefully I will. Okay. Let's see what else. Go back. The fabric was just plain white quilting cotton. It was a Moda Bella Solid, just a plain, simple one. You're right, Diane. Happy Father's Day to everybody. So what we did was we took the fabric, we washed it first, then we, put it in a bucket of water, then we folded it, or did whatever we want to, then we dyed it in a big 10-gallon plastic bucket. Yes, the quilt all the way over there, that one right there, that is going to be a new project for us. Okay? Which I'm really excited about doing. But you're not going to see it. Let's see. You're not going to see that quilt or the finished product probably for another month. Okay? Because there's a whole bunch happening around it that I've been working on behind the scenes. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's one of my really quick and easy layer cake patterns. So I wanted to make it big enough for a bed. So it actually is 2 layer cakes instead of just 1. But it can be done just 1 layer cake without question. Okay? I really love whole cloth quilts because it gives me an opportunity to really quilt it. Yeah, me too, Amy. They're really different for me. I know I'm a tease. I don't mean to be, Kim. Well, yes, I do. Sorry. No, it was not dye at all. It was real dyes. So that was the ones where you had to do it outside, breathing precautions, all that stuff. It was an indigo dye. So, and it was a lot of fun to do. It was a blast. And I can't wait to wash my shirt because I am going to be wearing that probably Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Unlist life. Okay. So that's what that was. So, okay, now I'm going back to sewing. How is everybody doing on their Boho Blossom swap blocks. I saw one message that said that they were going to be in the mail tomorrow. And just don't forget, we are going to be trying to catch up this month. So I am hoping that I will be able to send out all of the blocks. So I'm going to try to swap 2 months. All right. Hints on needing print solid, or will another kit type thing be available? A kit type thing, Kim, will be available, and it works. I'm not really certain what, I'm trying to picture what, I don't know that it would look, I don't know what it would look like in solids. I'll have to lay one out and see what it looks like. Mary, a whole cloth quilt is a quilt that has no patches on it at all, and it's just a piece of fabric. No, Joanne, tomorrow will not cause me a problem. At least I don't think it, no. Thank you. I'm glad you like the colors behind us. No, tomorrow won't be a problem, Joanne. I should have them by Friday, which is fine. Okay? So we should be good. I'm glad you guys like the colors of the new ones. I have it all laid out to sew together. I'll show you one block quickly. There's one block. Now it's gone. It's 2 different ones. Wow, Linda, that's fantastic. Linda had 15 different states. That's really cool. So does that answer your question, Mariana, whole cloth quilt? I do too, Gail. I didn't get any of the swap blocks last month because there were a couple whoopses that people did. So I put my blocks in. I donated my blocks to get it so that everybody would get theirs. So this next month is my first month that I'll be able to actually swap blocks, and I'll be able to keep them. So I'm really excited about that. I know. I'm sorry, Kim. I try not to be terrible, but, you know, not a problem, Mary. Oh, that's cool, Kathy. Kathy did a whole cloth Pokemon quilt. I actually have a whole cloth quilt to be hand quilted that I've wanted to do forever, and of course I haven't gotten to it. I remembered to turn my stitches down. Guys, don't forget to turn your stitch length down when you go to sew your blocks for the swap. That's really important that we do, okay? And I'm going to adjust my camera so that you can see the mess and you can see me sewing here a little bit. Linda, let's see. Oh, hi, Wendy. I sent you mine on the 8th. Was there? No, Linda, as long as you are on schedule with them, then no. There wasn't more that you were supposed to send. There were a few people that got behind, and I wanted to give them an opportunity to get caught up. Judy, I do a swap once a year that goes from April until September. And what we do is we make half square triangles and then we swap them. And we're making the quilt that is back here. See this quilt? That's what we're making. And Ray, I'm sorry, but no, at this point it's closed. But there will be another one next year, so just hang on, okay? We do one every single year. And normally it's my design and we just do it. So that's what we do. Okay. So I'm working on my blocks. I know it's hard to see that I'm stitching because of my bright Bernina light, but I'm working away at it so that I can get these done, and then I'm going to be able to have swap blocks this year. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about making this quilt. Many of you know Gail, who's part of this group, made the quilt that's already done. So that's really exciting because as soon as the swap's over with, she gets to have her quilt back. Till then, she doesn't get her quilt, the poor thing. I do feel bad keeping her quilt on her, but, you know, I wonder if I can adjust. I know I can. Well, anyhow. So that's what I'm doing. If I get these done, then all day tomorrow I'm going to be shipping. And I would like to get a little bit more of the quilt that I showed you, the new design done. And then that way we can, maybe I can throw you some more teasers on that way, on that one. Yes, Joanne, there is going to be a quilt. You're right. I'm sorry. This one right here, Joanne, this is going to be the next one that will be part of the group that will be sewing. Next year, another swap, Gail. Not this year, next year. So, I'm thinking that the new design, if it's almost July, so it's probably going to be September before we do that. Oh, good, Allison. Very good. Hi, Brenda. What is the quilt along? Judy, it's going to be this quilt over here. And what we'll do is I'll teach you how to make the blocks. And then a bunch of us will do it, is all. We try to keep it simple so that as many people as possible can join us so that we all get to make the quilts. But what I try to do is give you like really basic sewing tips for new quilters. And people who have quilted for a long time like it because they tend to be quilts that are pretty easy to do. Our swaps are probably our most complicated quilts. And then last year we did a block of the month that went from October until March. And that was a lot of fun. The squaring is time consuming, Gail. You're right. It really is. But it's worth it in the end because your quilts turn out so nice. I try, Judy, to keep projects going, but I try to keep reasonable projects going because I get really bad. I get really bad too. That's true. You get to make the first swap quilt. So what Gail will do is she and I will get talking about designs and stuff, and then I'll design it, and then Gail will make it for me based on my design. And then that way I get to make it along with you guys so that I'm part of the swap and so that you get one of my blocks. And then we all sign our half square triangle papers so that we know where our blocks have come from. So I'll show you mine in just a second. I'm almost at the end, and then I can stop and I can show you. Okay. That's all right, Kim, that some of you are still working on it. No big deal at all. I always figure it's going to take people a little bit longer to get them done. All right, so let me cut my thread. So these are what our half square triangle papers look like. And see how they've got my name on them? I stamped my name maybe you can't see, but my name is stamped on every single piece of paper. And then people will know where they came from. Ray, I swear by my Bernina all day long. I have the Bernina 790 plus, but there are many other Berninas, and I'm telling you, they are die-hard machines. They just keep going. They are fantastic sewing machines, and one of the best parts about it is they are not made of plastic. All of the inner gears are metal. So take a good hard look at Bernina before you do any buying. I would suggest that. I love my Bernina. And these ladies that have been part of the group for a long time know it, because I love my Bernina. I always have and I always will. It's a great machine. Reading the quarter square is fun. Yes, it is. It is fun, Allison, to figure out if you want to match them up or if you want to do something the same. You were short one, Mary, and it was mine. Mary, put a note in the bag so that I can make sure that you get another one, okay? I'm going to make a note, but that doesn't mean I'm going to remember, Mary. One extra swap block. Okay, I'll try to make sure I get you one, okay? Yeah, there are a lot of us on here have Berninas, and we all love them. Lindsay's, I bought Lindsay a different brand years ago, and when she really became serious at sewing, I bought her a Bernina, and they are wonderful. They're great machines. I truthfully don't know anyone that owns a Bernina that doesn't love it. I have a friend who has like 6 or 8 of them. I mean, she has every single one just about. And she loves them all. So look strongly at a Bernina and see what you can find. And as you can see from the comments, a lot of people really like the Berninas. Diane says that she has a Janome and she likes that one. Yeah, Ray, if you have a hard time finding a Bernina dealer, let me know and I will put you in touch with one. I am a Bernina ambassador and I just love it. Let's see, Linda, Margaret, is the sew along going to be a swap also or use your own fabric? Linda, that one will be a use your own fabric. Okay? But remember, it's not coming out, that design's not going to be totally unveiled for a couple of months because I'm working on something behind the scenes with it. Marla, I suggest that you sit down and you sew at each one of them. Take time and go in and sew on one of them, on both of them, and see which one you like the best. Make sure I'm keeping up with all the comments so that I can answer the questions. Yes, we can. Yes, I agree, Diane. Oh, I don't know. I have not seen Ro for a long time. So I don't know. When I actually have somebody who is participating in the swap but not swapping. Oh, I don't blame you, Joanne. I would be. Yeah, I always found it that way too. I that was the machine I wanted. Yes, mine is very quiet. What happens hand tossed crafts with the swaps is I do the background fabrics. So I supply whatever the background fabric is, and then you guys add your fabrics to it. The next swap will not be announced till after the first of the year because it won't start until April. So I can't pick out the fabric until January. Oh, good. Fantastic, Deb. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah. Um, yes, Amy, they are all plastic. Yep. She was in the swap. Can we get in contact? I'm just curious. Would you still have her address? Yes, I will, Brenda. Email me. Email me because I do have all of last year's swap information. So go ahead and just email me and I'll get in touch with her and see if it's okay to pass on her information to you. Okay. Um okay, that's a Mary question. All right. So I'm going back to sewing. I got to get this one done. This is on my time frame that I can't leave work today until I get this done so that I'm ready for the swap on Saturday. Because I will start setting up for it on Thursday so that I'm all ready to go when Karen gets here. Okay? God. Are you really? I don't know what I'm going to do for the next one. I'm like, ooh, I'm not ready, Gail. I gotta design something. I have no clue what I'm going to do yet. You're welcome, Brenda. So, I don't know. Anybody got any ideas of what they'd like done? Anybody got any hints on what kind of a swap they'd like to do next time? Do we want to stick with the half square triangles? Do we want to go to smaller ones? Do we want to go to bigger ones? Do we want to make a smaller quilt? Do we want to make a themed quilt? Or do we just want a real scrappy quilt? Isn't that temperature quilt cool? I love that thing. Thank you, Gail. Gail is wonderful when she's working on my quilt. Well, she's wonderful all the time, but especially when she's working on my quilts that I design because she sends me pictures all along the way so I can change things and stuff. Yes, Judy, I do have the 790 plus and I love it. Back to basic design blocks. Ray, that was exactly what our last year's swap was. Maybe I'll do another one of those, but I'm not sure when that would happen. A scrappy Dresden. Ooh, Allison, that's a neat idea because we could do top stitch applique. Char, I have, well, I have 4 machines. I have two of the featherweights that I don't use at all. Then I have my Bernina 790 plus, and then I have one that my best friend has. It's a Artista. Mm. Yeah, Joanne, she kind of does get to. Mm. Yeah, but Ray, a lot of my quilts are just that. They are back to basic design quilts so that you learn how to do a lot of different things, which is really cool. Let's see. A scrappy Dresden. That does sound neat. One of my dream quilts to make is a cathedral window, but I just don't think that that's one that we could do up as a swap. I'll have to think about it. A Dresden, we really could. Absolutely could. Geese. Could we do flying geese? Yes, we could do flying geese with half square triangles. Mary, one of them was a gift from my mother, and I just have not had any use for it. And the other one was from a person who just needed something. So that was what we did. Deb Davison, a panel quilt. So you mean a panel with triangles around it? Is that what you mean, Deb? I'm not sure what you mean by a panel quilt. I would like to try to stay with the papers again because that seems to be the most popular with people is doing the papers. Because we all like to have them. Yes, I do remember Layer Cake Love. Brenda, I have not been able to touch it since Tracy and her family moved in to start building, but I'm almost at the point that I can again. A scrappy feathered star. That's a good idea too. All right, I'll start working on that one. I just haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do yet. That's just haven't decided. But I will work on it so that we can get it all figured out. Oh, I'm getting there finally, guys. Gotta get this done. A lot of people learned how to sew on a featherweights, Kim. Elsewhere. Oh, scrappy pineapple with papers. Isn't the pineapple quilt a paper piece quilt or no? I always think of the pineapple quilt as either a ruler template based or a paper piece base. I like English paper piecing, but I'm not big into piecing. We could do Bargello. There's Ray. Hi, Rochelle. Okay, scrappy pineapple. Did you, Wendy? Have you used it yet? Hmm. What did you say? I'm trying to go back through, guys. Sorry. Um. Okay. Okay. A crazy quilt I would like to do. Yeah, I thought I had seen the papers for the pineapple block. I'm not I'll get looking at and see what they've got out for the paper, for papers for different blocks. I know they've got some flying geese, and we could actually do the flying geese, what I think would be fun. Okay, let me know how you like it, Amy. Let me know, Wendy and Amy. Trip around the world would be fun. We haven't done a trip around the world since my Sarah Star. Oh, okay. AccuQuilt has, Diane says AccuQuilt has a pineapple. I have a pineapple quilt ruler to make a pineapple quilt, and that's really a cool ruler. I still think one of my favorite rulers is oh, I gotta remember, I don't remember the name of the block, so I guess I have to stop there because that's not fair. Oh, crumb quilt blocks. Dale, is your temperature quilt the innie outie quilt? Is that what that is? Because that's what it looked like to me, but I wasn't certain. That thing is turning out beautiful. I love that. Okay, so you've done one. All right. Cheryl said that some of us just finished a crumb block swap. That was interesting, in a 9-patch swap. I have a lot of rulers, guys. Cat's Cradle is one of my favorites. Sorry. That they make that block so easy that I really do like making quilts with it. It is really, really simple. Someday I'll actually do it. Have you, Mary, have you ever done Yellow Brick Road instead of Turning 20? I've done both, and I kind of like the Yellow Brick Road one a little bit better. Somebody at our weekend was actually making a Turning 20 quilt while I was there. Which was fun to watch her do it. Oh, guys, I got one and a little bit more lines to go, and then I'll be done with this, which will be nice. So then I can just take my pins out and pay attention to you guys. Oh, Wendy, it's a nice ruler. Yeah, it really is a nice ruler. Hi, Sammy D. Oh, you're doing that. Oh, okay. That's different. Yes, you do need that ruler. It is a good one. This ruler is huge. This is my one that I use for everything. It's 2.5 by 18.5. I did not see the public broadcast of Fonz and Porter. My daughter just brought me in food.
I didn't.
No, it's not 24, but it is 18.5. And it works out great so that I can reach my monitor while I'm here, and it's perfect for when I make binding. I love it. That's one of those ones I always have. Okay, Mary, that's good. All right, I answered questions. I gotta see where I'm at. I'm on my, all right, almost done. Oh, guys, you're getting me kind of scatterbrained here. Well, not that I'm not already scatterbrained, because I am. Huh?
Did you show that quote?
Well, I did a sneak. Tracy wants to know if I showed the new one, the new design. I showed a little bit of it, but we're not unveiling it for a while because we're gonna do something special behind it.
Okay.
Yep. I just like the cat's cradle. I think with that ruler, it's really easy to do, and it is and it's a nice, pretty block. I like the pattern of it. Hi, Trisha. How are ya? All right, I think I got through questions again. All right, I got one more series to do, and then I'm done with this, which is very good. We need that to happen. Papers do make the blocks far more consistent. It really makes a huge difference. It makes a big difference. So I like them too. Okay, Kim's talking to Wendy. Wendy's had a busy couple of weeks. It's hot in Southern California. It's hot here, and I'm done with it. I don't like it. And the sun's not out today. It's cloudy. Oh, I haven't seen it in a while. It's right now it's cloudy and it's really hot, and I'm done with it. I'm not a big one on hot weather. It makes it too hard to breathe. I like triangles on a roll too, Trisha. As you can tell, because we keep doing block swaps with them. They're just nice and easy to work with. Very nice and easy to work with. So I just keep doing it. I'm hoping now that the Fat Quarter Shop owns Triangles on a Roll that they'll start doing some more designs with it. That's what my hope is. We'll see. But I'm hoping that they do. I'm trying a quilt as you go quilt. Fabrics with Marine Corps symbols. With a large center square for my nephew who just graduated from boot camp. Congratulations! You'll be making more. Every month you do, Joanne, half square triangles and make those into quarter square triangles, and then we've got some big star blocks to make. Oh, good. I'm glad you got good air today. It's a balmy 16 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit, Sammy? Wendy's ready for winter. Wendy, I gotta kind of agree with you. And I'm going to Kentucky here pretty soon. Talk about somebody who's crazy. Because I am. But I get to see the grandkids. No biggie. First day of summer was just a day ago. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm a cold weather person too. We all need to go join Sammy up in Canada. Then we'll feel better. We'll feel a lot better if we could. Trisha, I almost think they do make flying geese papers, but if you look at what a flying geese is, there's a couple of real easy ways to do them. So if we did a quilt with flying geese, we could either choose to do one or the other. I'll have to look it up for certain, but I think I've seen flying geese papers. I just have to look it up and make certain before I commit to it. Oh, before we end, I have to remember to give you guys my schedule because I'm going away again. That's my machine light, believe it or not. That is just for my machine. That's it, Deb. That's how bright my machine light is. A lot of times when I'm filming, I have to either turn the light off or way, way down because it is so bright. I have a light on me that's back that way, but that's it. I did it. I finished. Oh, Ray, the papers are wonderful. Oh, okay. So Sammy says there are some. Yep. Oh, that's right. Lindsay did use them. I have to get a hold of her to get a hold of them to try them out because I haven't used them. So I'll have to see if she's got any left. Yeah, Julie, the pollen was pretty bad here the other day too. I don't know what it was, but there was something in the air definitely. 90. Suburban says it's 90 and humid. Ugh. Correct, Diane. You can make flying geese from half square triangles. Yep. You're right, Mary. Yep. I got it done. Okay, the last thing on the agenda for today is my schedule. I got to pull a calendar up beside me so that I can see what I'm talking about so that I don't mess it up. Let's see. June, July. Whoop, I missed. All right, guys, I leave here on July 3rd, okay? And I'm coming back either July 8th or July 9th, all right? So on the 1st, I'll still be here on the 1st, so everything will get shipped out on the 1st as they're supposed to. Then I'm going to leave on the 3rd, and then I'll come back on the 8th or the 9th, as long as everything goes well for John in Texas. All right? Then I'm home for the rest of the month. The next things that you've got coming up is don't forget to get your blocks done and get those into me because I'm going to be swapping next Saturday, this coming Saturday. Okay? The 27th or the 29th?
Today's the 21st.
The 27th, okay? Get your blocks in. Don't forget to buy your fabrics for next month if you haven't already done it. And then we'll move on to next month, which will be the 20th of July. Everything will be due again, okay? Yes, Marla, I believe Mr. Wilson is going to go with me this time, which will be really nice. Me too, Deb. I'm with you. Fall and spring. We're going to forget summer. I don't mind winter too much because I don't have to go out in it anymore. All right, so don't forget, thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already done it. And I will, let's see, what's next? You will see me next Sunday. You will not see me the following Sunday. So I'll be back again next Sunday. Okay? That's it for today, guys. I will see you guys next week. You guys all have a fantastic week, and please stay healthy, okay? Bye.